Chapter 6 of the Personal MBA by Josh Kaufman is titled The Human Mind. This chapter explores the ways in which our minds work and how we can use this understanding to improve our personal and professional lives. Kaufman begins the chapter by discussing the concept of cognitive biases, which are systematic errors in our thinking that can lead to irrational decisions and behaviors. He provides a detailed analysis of several common biases, such as confirmation bias, availability bias, and anchoring bias, and explains how they can impact our decision-making. Kaufman then discusses the importance of effective communication, both verbal and nonverbal. He provides practical advice on how to communicate effectively, such as listening actively, using appropriate body language, and using clear and concise language. Another key concept covered in this chapter is the importance of mental models, which are frameworks that we use to understand and navigate the world around us. Kaufman explains how mental models can be used to improve our decision-making and problem-solving skills. Kaufman also explores the concept of flow, which is a state of mind that occurs when we are fully immersed in a task and experiencing a sense of effortless concentration and enjoyment. He provides practical advice on how to achieve a state of flow, such as setting clear goals, focusing on the task at hand, and eliminating distractions. Finally, Kaufman discusses the importance of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. He explains how these concepts can help us better understand our own emotions and the emotions of others, and how this understanding can be used to improve our relationships and communication skills. Overall, Chapter 6 of the Personal MBA provides a comprehensive overview of the ways in which our minds work and how we can use this understanding to improve our personal and professional lives. Kaufman emphasizes the importance of understanding cognitive biases, effective communication, mental models, flow, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. By mastering these concepts, we can improve our decision-making, problem-solving, communication, and relationships, and achieve greater success in all areas of our lives. Chapter 7 of the Personal MBA by Josh Kaufman is titled Working with Yourself. This chapter explores the ways in which we can manage ourselves effectively in order to achieve our goals and be more productive. Kaufman begins the chapter by discussing the importance of setting clear goals and developing effective habits. He provides practical advice on how to set goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, smart, and how to develop habits that support these goals. Kaufman then explores the concept of self-discipline, which is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when we don't feel like it. He provides practical advice on how to develop self-discipline, such as setting deadlines, focusing on the process rather than the outcome, and using positive self-talk. Another key concept covered in this chapter is the importance of managing our time effectively. Kaufman provides practical advice on how to prioritize our tasks, eliminate distractions, and use tools such as calendars and to-do lists to manage our time more efficiently. Kaufman also discusses the importance of developing resilience and dealing with setbacks effectively. He provides practical advice on how to develop resilience, such as reframing setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth, focusing on what we can control, and seeking social support when needed. Finally, Kaufman explores the concept of creativity and how we can develop our creative abilities. He provides practical advice on how to generate new ideas, such as using brainstorming techniques, collaborating with others, and seeking out diverse perspectives. Overall, Chapter 7 of the Personal MBA provides a comprehensive overview of the ways in which we can manage ourselves effectively in order to achieve our goals and be more productive. Kaufman emphasizes the importance of setting clear goals, developing effective habits, developing self-discipline, managing our time effectively, developing resilience, and fostering creativity. By mastering these concepts, we can manage ourselves effectively and achieve greater success in all areas of our lives. Chapter 8 of the Personal MBA by Josh Kaufman is titled Working with Others. This chapter explores the ways in which we can work effectively with others, whether in a team, a partnership, or as a leader. Kaufman begins the chapter by discussing the importance of building relationships and establishing trust. He provides practical advice on how to build rapport with others, such as finding common ground, active listening, and showing empathy. Kaufman then explores the concept of teamwork and how we can work effectively in a team. He provides practical advice on how to build a high-performing team, such as establishing clear roles and responsibilities, setting shared goals, and providing constructive feedback. Another key concept covered in this chapter is the importance of effective communication. Kaufman provides practical advice on how to communicate effectively with others, such as using clear and concise language, active listening, and using appropriate body language. Kaufman also discusses the importance of conflict resolution and how we can manage conflicts effectively. He provides practical advice on how to manage conflicts, such as using active listening, focusing on interests rather than positions, and seeking win-win solutions. Finally, Kaufman explores the concept of leadership and how we can lead effectively. He provides practical advice on how to be an effective leader, such as setting a clear vision, establishing a positive culture, and empowering others to achieve their full potential. Overall, Chapter 8 of the Personal MBA provides a comprehensive overview of the ways in which we can work effectively with others. Kaufman emphasizes the importance of building relationships, establishing trust, teamwork, effective communication, conflict resolution, and leadership. By mastering these concepts, we can work effectively with others and achieve greater success in all areas of our lives. Chapter 9 of the Personal MBA by Josh Kaufman is titled Understanding Systems. This chapter explores the concept of systems thinking and how it can be applied to solve complex problems and achieve goals. Kaufman begins the chapter by defining a system as a group of interrelated parts that work together to achieve a common purpose. He explains that understanding systems is important because it allows us to see the big picture and understand how different parts of a system are interconnected. Kaufman then explores the concept of feedback loops, which are the mechanisms through which a system responds to change. He explains that understanding feedback loops is important because it allows us to anticipate the consequences of our actions and make more informed decisions. Another key concept covered in this chapter is the concept of leverage points, which are the places within a system where a small change can lead to a large impact. Kaufman provides practical examples of leverage points and explains how they can be used to achieve significant changes within a system. Kaufman also discusses the importance of mental models, which are the frameworks that we use to understand the world around us. He explains that by developing and using effective mental models, we can better understand complex systems and make more informed decisions. Finally, Kaufman explores the concept of systems mapping, which is the process of visualizing a system and its interconnections. He explains that systems mapping can be a powerful tool for understanding complex systems and identifying opportunities for improvement. Overall, Chapter 9 of the Personal MBA provides a comprehensive overview of the concept of systems thinking and its applications. Kaufman emphasizes the importance of understanding systems, feedback loops, leverage points, mental models, and systems mapping. By mastering these concepts, we can better understand complex problems and achieve our goals more effectively. Chapter 10 of the Personal MBA by Josh Kaufman is titled Analyzing Systems. This chapter explores the ways in which we can analyze systems to understand their structure, behavior, and potential for improvement. Kaufman begins the chapter by discussing the importance of identifying the underlying structure of a system. He explains that by identifying the key components of a system and understanding how they interact, we can gain a deeper understanding of the system's behavior. Kaufman then explores the concept of causality, which is the relationship between a cause and its effect. He explains that by understanding causality, we can identify the root causes of problems within a system and develop effective solutions. Another key concept covered in this chapter is the concept of data analysis. Kaufman provides practical advice on how to collect and analyze data to gain insights into a system's behavior and identify opportunities for improvement. Kaufman also discusses the importance of simulation and modeling. He explains that by creating models and simulations of a system, we can test different scenarios and identify the potential outcomes of different decisions. Finally, Kaufman explores the concept of optimization, which is the process of finding the best solution to a problem within the constraints of a system. He explains that by optimizing a system, we can identify the most effective solutions and achieve better outcomes. Overall, Chapter 10 of the Personal MBA provides a comprehensive overview of the ways in which we can analyze systems to understand their structure, behavior, and potential for improvement. Kaufman emphasizes the importance of identifying the underlying structure of a system, understanding causality, data analysis, simulation and modeling, and optimization. By mastering these concepts, we can develop a deeper understanding of complex systems and identify opportunities for improvement. Chapter 11 of the Personal MBA by Josh Kaufman is titled Improving Systems. This chapter explores the process of identifying and implementing improvements to systems in order to achieve better outcomes. Kaufman begins the chapter by discussing the importance of setting goals and defining success criteria. He explains that by identifying specific, measurable goals and success criteria, we can better evaluate the effectiveness of our efforts to improve a system. Kaufman then explores the concept of continuous improvement, which is the process of making small, incremental changes to a system over time. He explains that by continuously improving a system, we can achieve significant improvements in the long term. Another key concept covered in this chapter is the concept of experimentation. Kaufman provides practical advice on how to design and conduct experiments to test different solutions and identify the most effective approaches. Kaufman also discusses the importance of feedback, both in terms of receiving feedback from others and using feedback to evaluate the effectiveness of our efforts to improve a system. He explains that by seeking out and incorporating feedback, we can identify areas for improvement and make more informed decisions. Finally, Kaufman explores the concept of change management, which is the process of implementing changes to a system in a way that minimizes resistance and maximizes adoption. He provides practical advice on how to effectively communicate changes and gain buy-in from stakeholders. Overall, Chapter 11 of the Personal MBA provides a comprehensive overview of the process of improving systems. Kaufman emphasizes the importance of setting goals and defining success criteria, continuous improvement, experimentation, feedback, and change management. By mastering these concepts, we can identify and implement effective improvements to systems and achieve better outcomes.